Hello Ravens, welcome back to Cave Factory. Today is a very special day because I have decided that this will be the last episode of this Cave Factory series and I want to complete as much quests as possible today. I already know that I won't be able to solve this. You know that from the last video. I have nearly completed it, but some things are still missing and there are things I can't find. There's no recipe for that and I can't find any information on the internet, so we won't be able to complete this. And then I always thought I would do mine colonies in here, but actually the only thing that I want us to do is to build a town hall to level 5, and I don't think I want to do this now because that would be like starting another series on mine colonies. I assume we won't be able to solve the fluid storage part, just because I don't have enough resources. This is unfortunately only about gathering as much resources as possible, and that again is not my playstyle. I'm sorry guys if I disappoint you on that, but I'm doing it things like efficiently, producing the amount of resources I really use and need, and not only just overproducing like hell. Of course, I could just make a bigger cactus farm, or I could just make a bigger ore grinder, but hey, there's not any sense in that. So yeah, I probably will skip a part of that, and that will feel like I'm failing this mod pack again, while I had said that I want to finish it. I just don't want to make stupid stuff. So that's my rant on that. I don't make stupid and nonsense stuff. Let's see how far we can get. So the first quest I want to complete is about this will here. Let's grab all of this and this and this and this and this, and then we head over to here. We need to put the gem in the Hellfire Forge and the crystals on here, and then this will fill up. Okay, it seems like this is working. Not looking very nice, but this works. So that way we can fill up these. Oh, hello Mr. Piglin. I'm sorry. Okay, so let's have this run. I need to do that with all of the different colors. And then the first quest is already done. Here we go. There is the fifth type of will. Now I have 5 completely filled Tatar gem with all of the different types of will. But that wasn't as easy as that looked, because if there's still will in the air and you put in the next Tatar gem, then it will just suck up what is already there, like in this case raw will, and you can't fill in any more other types of will in that Tatar gem, so I had to make new Tatar gems. So that ticks that off. That is this one here, all the will. We have automated the crystals, and then we filled up 5 of these different Tataric gems. So now that we have that, let's go back into victory conditions, and we need to start with the automated crafting table and the quantum processor, because all of that stuff here and this stuff here does need these 2 things here, as I understand that. So here we go. You see the chest behind me with all of the material in it. So let's see. It's been a while since I have started to gather all of this. So in these here are all of the blocks that we need. There's 5,000 of each of these things in there too. And these are to make the machines. I actually can't remember which is which, so we will find out definitely. Okay, let's start. We need 8 of these basic crafting tables, and for that we need these basic components, these basic catalysts, and these basic iron slate. So, and these consist of black iron ingot, and black iron ingot is simply black dye with iron. So let's start with that, and I think I need 144 for a start of these, so like so. And out of these we create black iron slates. And then we need luminescence to craft the basic components. And luminescence is glowstone, gunpowder, and redstone. And we need 64 of that. So there's the stack of luminescence. And now I need 4 of these basic components. 8 of these basic components times 8. That means a stack of the basic components too. Like so. And then we need 8 of these. Oh, and we're missing black, so we need... Now let's make 8 of these. And now we should be able to make 8 of these. Woohoo. Awesome. That's the basic crafting table. Now, the next step is the advanced crafting table, which is basically the same recipe, just that we use like gold instead of iron. So let me finish that gold one and then we'll look into the next tier. So now we should get 4 of these advanced crafting tables. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Now for the elite crafting table, again, it's the same thing. This time that we have to use the diamonds. And here we go. That should be 2 elite crafting tables, hopefully. Yes, it is. Woohoo! And then the ultimate crafting table. Here we are. And the same thing again, we just use emeralds for that. And here we go. That should be it. The ultimate crafting table. Woohoo! Let's place that somewhere here. Awesome. Look at this. Big crafting table. That is this quest done. Now the quantum processor is again elite catalysts with some black iron ingots and stuff, and this black iron frame, for which we need a big crafter, but we already have a big crafter, right? So we only need 32 of these slot covers. Here we are at our mega crafter. Now let's see if I can fill that up. I think that should be it. So let's start to put in stuff. Oh, awesome. Then glass here, 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 and here. And these 9 here. Boom. Let's see. Okay, it's starting. That's good. Oh my goodness, I like that. Look at this. That's why I love Crate for these things where you just can stare at it. Awesome. Now, turn over to there, please. Okay. Okay. Now the last one. And... yes! It created something. I hope it's the right thing. The black iron frame. Okay. We have the black iron frame. So, let's craft the quantum processor. Yes. There we go. Woohoo. And that's another victory condition done. Awesome. Now, let's put that here. Like so. And then it needs power. And a lot of it. Let's add a flux point there. Awesome. And then we need ultimate catalyst for that. There we go. There's the ultimate catalyst. And then we need to put in 5,000 items of the different types to get these. And what we want to get is the ultimate singularity. So there are these 29 different singularities that we have to do. And all of these need like 5k of their stuff. So, for example, 5,000 nickel ingots. That is actually what I've prepared here. So let's have a hopper here and a chest here. We can't open that? Yeah, that's great. We can open that. Let's start, for example, with the 5,000 lapis. But we need this in the form of lapis and not lapis blocks. So put these in there and then we should see... yep, that's falling up. Okay, let me do that. Oh my goodness, that will take a while. Okay, I switched to a golden chest. Now everything fits in there. Yes, so that means we will just have to wait a very long time until this is completed. And this is only one of the 21 quantum singularities we have to make. So, yep, the mod pack is a bit of grindy to the end, and actually that's one reason why I won't do another singularity just to getting the creative fluid storage. I'm sorry, I just skipped that quest. I hope you understand. While we're waiting for that, let's look into the ultimate component. Because for the ultimate ingot, we need to combine a bunch of different ingots. In total, we need 28 of these special ultimate ingots. So let me prepare all of the stuff that we need, and then we can have a look into that. It's nearly done. No, it's done. Ooh, look at this. Hello? Yeah, there we go. Oh, no, no, no. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Ooh, and the catalyst doesn't get used up. That's awesome. Okay, so that is our first singularity. Now I need to do 20 more of them. So now back to the ultimate ingot. For that, we need some special ingots that we haven't made yet. So let's do this together. First of all, we need to put iron ingots together with the fiery blood that we get in the Twilight Forest. Oh, and you have to put each one after the other. Okay, I'm doing it quickly. So here we go, 28 fiery ingot. The next thing we need is terminite. And for that, we need ender dust. And this we can make by having a telesium hammer on an anvil. Okay, so, oh yes, okay, with a netherite hammer that is working, okay. That's 28 ender dust. And that we have now to combine with iron or telesium. But first we need this special smelter here. That's 4 telesium ingots and endstone bricks. Okay, there we go. Endstone smelter. Let's put that here. Ooh, looks good. Okay, and power it up. And now we should get terminite. There we go. Terminite ingot. Okay, so that has only to be smelted now. And the next step is Eternium, which is netherite ingot combined with terminites. Okay, so let's prepare that while this is working here. So, and then for the last thing we need this rainbow oak sapling that I got from Twilight Forest. And we need to put milk on it. And there we go. We got a skyroot sapling. So finally, we can get sky slime. So I've made myself a little slime farm. Hopefully that will get us our 28 slime balls. Oh, only 14 slime balls. Okay. Yeah, I'm sure we'll be able to do that. Maybe I help with some bone meal here. So that should be no problem at all for us here. Now let's see what our terminite is doing. Is that finished? Not yet. So the terminite is finished, so now we can put the terminite and the netherite ingot into here and should get Eternium. Yeah, there we go, Eternium ingot, yoo-hoo. So now that's just a waiting game for me until I have enough slime balls grown and all the terminite smelted. And oh, look at this. All of our slates seem to be in here. Yes, it's already working. Woohoo! So that is the next singularity there. Yeah, there we go. We have the slate singularity. And the next singularity is finished. Woohoo! I'm waiting that out and see you once all those ingots are ready to be produced into ultimate ingots. We need one last ingredient for the creative capacitor, and that is a lot of fully charged capacitors, and we need these 4 times, and these are 80 capacitors, so 320 capacitors only to get the creative capacitor. And then we need the creative capacitor for the creative jetpack and for the creative motor. So that's like 960 fully charged capacitors. Crafting these capacitors is easy because I made a pattern for that and I can craft them very easy. Now the thing is, how do we charge them? And I came up with this solution, and you just saw it switched the thing. So I have a flux point here. I let the thing construct the empty capacitor and deconstruct the fully charged one, and that is possible because there's an exact mode on, so that's how that works. And again, this is a waiting game until I have fully charged those 960 capacitors. That's just crazy, I'm sorry. And the same thing goes for these ultimate singularities. I'm working on that as well, and guys, I don't think it makes any sense, but I want to see it once at least. So let's sit through this, but I won't do the second singularity. That's just crazy. Hey Ravens, I'm back after a night of AFKing to get the HV capacitors loaded. But honestly, I don't like AFKing because I feel like it's not very ecological. A full night of my computer running while I am sleeping is for me like waste of electricity. That is not how a game should work, right? You should not have to leave your game running while you are doing something else just because you get resources. And that was what I needed to do, and I really didn't like it, but I wanted to get this pack finished, so I tried it this time, but I don't think I will do that in future. The goal must be to complete a pack without having to AFK for like hours. So that's just another rant for me today. Let's have a look at the results. So I have crafted all of the ingots. This I could do without AFKing, and I have managed to get all of the singularities that we need to craft that monster ultimate singularity. That was indeed quite easy after I realized that the thing that was holding me back was using the hopper, because the hopper only piped in one item at a time, and then it took like 5,000 times until one singularity was completely filled into that machine. So once I stopped that and started to put in whole stacks of items, it was way faster, and I was done like in 20 minutes or something like that. The only problem is I need to have all the material, and that's why I'm kind of broke now, because at least for some materials I just was able to get the 5,000 items and not much more. So it's good that this is the final episode and I don't need much more resources than that. So now let's grab all of these and let's see if we can get a ultimate singularity out of that. Yes, there we go. The ultimate singularity. Woohoo! Let's have a look in the challenges. Right. So now we need to do the infinite storage parts for items and for fluids, but as I said, I won't do this one. So let me have a look into this stuff here. Okay guys, I have set up patterns for all of these, and it's a crazy amount of stuff that we need for that infinite storage part. Let me show you that. If I want to craft one of these, I have to do like 81 of these, and it's still not complete for somehow it is work correct. So if I then look into these, I think that was the one where we need 81. It's like, look at this, 8,000 silicon, that's 8,000 nether quartz, and like 3,135 quartz enriched iron, that's again a lot of nether quartz and a lot of iron, and like 6,000 glass. And okay, I'm sorry, but there's no sense in doing this. I know there's people out there who make like mega machines who would have this amount of items at that point in time, but I don't have, so I'm sorry, we won't do that. I'm sorry, I stand in the corner and be embarrassed. I'm just failing this. So let's just put that here, just to show off that we've done it, and to remember that we want to keep things efficiently and sustainable. Now that is that out of the way, let's see if we can manage to have the other part of the victory conditions. Oh, and that just fits into my inventory. That's already a great sign. So let's see if that will give us 28 of these crazy ultimate ingots. No. Why? Oh, okay. Let's try it again. Okay, now it works. Oh my goodness, is that a shaped recipe? That's crazy. Let's get these. Yoo-hoo! 28 ultimate ingots. Look at this, they look nice too. Next we need these two. Like if I remember correctly, that should be like a so. Yeah, that's ultimate component. Awesome. And now we need 4 of these ultimate catalysts, and that, oh yeah, that's the crazy machine again. One in the middle, and then around that all the HV capacitors. So let me get these out of here. Look at this, 960. I actually made enough so that we can have 3 of these capacitors in total. Okay, so now here's the crazy machine, and I have to reconfigure it again. So let me quickly do that, and I'll see you in a second. Good, that should be it. Now let me fill in these. Oh my goodness, I can do this at one. Okay, that's great. That's far better than we had this with the crazy mana tablets. That's awesome. So now let's see. I hope these are all in the configuration that work. Oh my goodness. Keep your fingers crossed. Okay. Okay. Please. Please work. Please work. Yes, it worked. Woohoo! We have an ultimate component. Look at this. Now I have to do that only 11 more times. But as that worked once, it shouldn't be a problem to get the other 11. Here we go. 12 ultimate catalysts. Yoo-hoo. Now, as we are already here at our autocrafter, let's make quickly the furnace engine that we need for our creative motor. And if I recall correctly, for that we need a 3x3 crafting table. So let's just remove these. Okay, so the brass sheets go here, brass ingots go here. I think the piston here and that here. Is that correct? Can't remember. Should have looked it up again. Okay, let's see how that works. Otherwise, I need to put that other way around. No, okay. Nice try. Let's try that the other way around, like so. Yep, there, it works. Yeah, there we go. Yoo-hoo! Furnace engine. Very good. So now we should have all the materials that we need to complete these victory conditions. Put these in here. Let's try this. Yeah, okay. There we go. 3 creative capacitors. Yoo-hoo! Oh my goodness, I'm happy that something works out in this final episode at last. I felt already very sad about me failing all of this, but seems like at least I can achieve something. Now for the creative motor, I understand that we put that here and put that in the hand. Yes! There we are! That was easy! There we are, that's the creative motor. Awesome! And now the final thing to do is the creative jetpack. Like so, and put that here. There we are! Infinite energy! Woohoo! Class completed! It's actually not really a difference than before, because, well, we had kind of creative flight already because our energy supply was never running out of our emerald jetpack there. If I use hover, it's now like creative flight, but I could have used that before. I think I would have had enough energy. That is awesome. We did this, this, and this. And we have achieved these, and we got the creative fluid tank as well. I'm finished with that pack, and that is officially the first pack that I was able to finish. So I'm very proud of myself, despite the fact that I actually have failed some of these quests, but I think that's okay for me. There's our awesome food farm. I really love that setup. I think I will use that in other packs too. I unfortunately was not able to really complete this part in terms of design or something. I had ideas in mind, but I never got the time to do this actually. So that's kind of a messy place here. But if we then go further down, the real beauty of the Diggles town comes into play. Look at this. I really, really love that. Look at all these caves in here that we made with the different purposes. All our Botania stuff, the mega wither killing machine, the mega blood magic altar. This is just a crazy thing. I really, really love blood magic now. Here again is some farming. Some farming is good. There is this mega farm here with all the garden claws that we needed to produce enough energy and or an ingot production. That is quite nice. I do really love that. It's not very productive. Well, it is productive. It only doesn't produce like 5,000 ingots in only some hours or something like that. It's way more than you would need if you don't have to complete like crazy victory conditions of a mod pack. So that's it, my friends. We've done it. We've completed K Factory. It was a really pleasure to do that together with you. I'm really thankful for all your comments and likes and tips and tricks. That is so awesome. You're really awesome. I love you guys out there. Without you, this wouldn't have been possible, and I hope to see you in my next series that I plan to start. I can't tell you anything about this yet, but it will be awesome. So watch out for that, and until then, thanks for watching.